I have seen God work amazingly in people's lives. He has met them in crisis, and He has allowed me to help them in crisis and be there when they need hope.
The first trip to Orphanage Emmanuel, I knew that that's what I enjoy doing. Be loving on those little children at Orphanage Emmanuel. I've seen it change the lives of the missionaries that traveled to Honduras. It has affected so many people and their walk, their spiritual connection.
I've certainly developed a love for wanting to do more. Not just wanting to do more for the folks that we go see on the mission trip and serve on the trip, but actually wanting to help others experience how God can move in their lives in the service of others.
My favorite part is relationship. I love the relationships and getting to meet people that are different from me, different from my friends that I hang out with normally.
For me, it has changed my life. It makes everything relative. The difficulties of the day-to-day just seem so insignificant when you see the struggles of others. It just fills your heart to serve other people.
It's very unusual just to see how God moves, and you don't realize that that's what you're signing up for, is just to watch God at work. You're not actually the one in charge. It's actually all you're doing is putting one foot in front of the other to follow where God has actually told you to walk.
The greatest thing about a relationship with Christ is that you get to know Him with your head and you get to know Him with your heart, and then once those two things connect, you get to serve, and that's where really you find impact and you find Christ.
Absolutely been blessed and impacted by every experience of outreach at this church, whether it's serving the homeless under the bridge, whether it's loving on the children at Orphanage Emmanuel, or whether it is driving the bus on Sunday.
Again, I think the opportunity to serve is just an opportunity to see God move in the lives of other people. I think the hearts that get touched the most are the ones that come to the conclusion that all they're there is just to feel God's love and give other people His love while they're there.
Hi, I'm Kathy. Outreach is one of the areas that I have oversight of. And one of the things that Christ called us to do, He did not call us to stay, but He called us to go. So we're inviting you to go with us to proclaim the good news and the love of Christ around the world. God is calling you. We're here. We're ready to go. Will you join us? And that's one way you can be GFUMC.
And that's how I am GFUMC.
So that's how I serve at GFUMC.
Outreach is my heart, and that's how I'm GFUMC.